GQ, when I asked you about your habits in the 2021 BTS Festa's Army Everything Store content, you answered, thinking about this and that. And when asked about hobbies, you answered, lying down, and it was interesting. Lying down and thinking about anything is the perfect combination to daydream. Do you still think like that these days? JM, it's a little different. From a long time ago, I thought it would be nice if I could spend my time alone naturally like flowing water, but to some extent, that's what happened. I'm enjoying my time alone without much thought. GQ, how? What happened? JM, I really like to use my body and sweat. I'm into running these days. I usually run at night. All kinds of miscellaneous thoughts disappear while running in the cool breeze and smelling grass. GQ, last summer, you posted on social media, I think running and sweating while looking at the beautiful scenery has changed me a lot. I was able to become a positive person as I had less thoughts. JM, I remember. I learned the joy of running around that time. After running hard and stopping, I listen to music while holding my breath. Whether it's 10 minutes or 30 minutes. Then I run again, come back home, wash up, and sleep. This became a habit, so I think I had to run before I went to sleep to end the day properly. Yesterday? Of course I ran. GQ, it sounds like you found a way to keep your daily life and your inner life healthy and alive. On the other hand, you said that you challenged CrossFit to create a balanced and sturdy body at the Army Everything Store. Is there anything that naturally changed in the dance? JM, I've been playing CrossFit and I've been focusing on aerobic exercises, and I've definitely improved my stamina. And I feel more secure when I dance. I can feel the strength in the core and the balance of the body. GQ, speaking of fantasy earlier, when I look at the fruits and records of BTS, I think. In the past, even if it was a vague dream or a vain imagination, I wonder if you would have experienced several moments that became reality. One by one over time, and how it would feel. JM, there are so many unbelievable moments when I think about it again. The size of the concert hall has grown, and the fact that overseas fans sang together in Korean, and I vividly remember lying in the air on the stage. There was a moment when I was deeply moved. On stage, the audience's face stands out better than you think. I'm thrilled to see people smiling at the end of the concert, who didn't look good at first. It's so touching. This experience can also be the driving force that makes me want to continue performing. GQ, what have you realized by facing so many unbelievable moments? JM, I realized that I shouldn't stop just because I'm close to my dream or if I've achieved it. If we were satisfied with the first performance at the Olympic Gymnastics Stadium, we wouldn't have come this far. I think I was able to make changes and develop little by little because I was constantly greedy to show more. GQ, what do you want to do or be good at now? JM, I tend to set specific goals rather than abstract ones, but I don't think far these days. We don't know when and how things will change. The most important thing is to prepare well for the offline concert after 2 years. GQ, in previous interviews, Jimin feels like a pure love for performing. In that sense, I think the amplitude and meaning of the word performance would have increased in the 2 years. When you couldn't be on stage to your heart's content, what do you think? JM, it's not more meaningful, it's more nostalgic. GQ, what part do you miss especially? JM. When it comes to performances, communication comes to mind first. A performance is not just a performance that is shown. It's not just me, but the members, the audience, and the staff share a wide range of emotions and feelings that can't be expressed in words. That's so fascinating. Since I haven't been able to communicate like this for a while, I have high expectations for an offline performance after a long time. And I'm very curious about how you'll feel when you're on stage. GQ. Doesn't the same song sound different depending on what you're wearing? If you were to wear one of the outfits for today's photo shoot on stage, what kind of song would it look good on you? JM. As soon as I saw the neat black shirt and pants I was wearing, it reminded me of Black Swan. I think we can try pink outfits that were challenging for Dynamite or Filter. GQ. If you could make a musical out of your story by filling it with BTS songs, what song would you choose for the opening scene? JM. Of course it's No More Dream. It's our debut song. I'm sure the fans will agree. GQ. If you think about your debut, it'll be very different from now, right? What was the driving force at the time? JM. Of course it was our members and our dreams. I didn't get as much attention or have as many fans as I do now, so I wanted to do this job or have to do it. That's how I united with the members. GQ. I don't know how it sounds, but there are a lot of people around me who say that they get consolation and strength by taking out Jimin's solo song, Serendipity. Someone said, it's like a wound cure. JMO, thank you very much. GQ. Can you tell me how the fact that your results in the world have a good influence on your life? JM. I'm influenced by almost everything I think, say, and do. Of course, they're good influences. When I give my opinion, I think about it again or share what I liked from the fans with people around me. Also, I was able to think more deeply about environmental issues while preparing for the UN speech. I was inspired by the fact that younger fans are more interested in environmental issues than I thought. It was an opportunity for me to look back on what I usually do to protect the environment and whether I am doing recycling properly. GQ. It's a time when someone's words are more supportive than ever. What story do you want to tell people? JM. I don't know if it's helpful, but I want to say that the world will someday know that you're working hard anywhere and everything. GQ. That's a warm word. JM. This kind of story is actually hard. GQ. Maybe you're the one who knows the meaning of the word. For example, Jimin's solo songs set sensational records on major global music platforms. I wonder how you feel about this achievement and how you accept it. JM. I don't think we should take it literally. I thought I'd be conceited. I'm still lacking a lot. I think it's right to say that I'll work harder.